Hello, Peaceful Vibe Tribe, and welcome back to another week in my life, or welcome if you are new here. We are in store for lots of food, some hauls, some fitness, some future projects like a patio garden. This video is sponsored by our friends over at Hoover, so we'll get into some cleaning and classic slow living. So grab a snack, a drink, sit back, relax, and join me for a week in my life.
Dream team, stick together and make history. Golden Wonderland.
We started this week off right with avocado toast. It was so yummy. I added an egg, some sriracha, and some furikake, and it really hit the spot and amped me up for my morning of cleaning. I finally busted into my new baby, which is the Hoover One Power Evolve Cordless Upright. It's the perfect mid-size vacuum if you live in an apartment like me and you don't want to store a beast. But what I really love about this is the One Power system. I love that anything in the One Power line can share a battery, and if you decide to upgrade over time to a larger unit, you can still keep the battery. I have my eyes on the Hoover One Power High Performance Blower Kit for my new patio garden, and I'll have a backup battery, which is super awesome. This is really easy to put together. You just click in the handle. It has 3 modes: hard floor, carpet, and brush off. It's so lightweight. You just click in the battery and turn it on and you are ready to go. It's super easy to maneuver. Just with the flick of the wrist, you can maneuver it so simply. And honestly, I was pretty shook. I just vacuumed my room last week and this is what it picked up. That's pretty gross and pretty insane. If you are interested in Hoover or a new vacuum, head to the link in my description for 10% off and free shipping.
Mine, all the woo goes through and stage dives. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So
my neighbor's dad accidentally delivered something to my apartment, so I called the number on the front and he lives next door. So I went and took that to him, came back and made a quick salad. I finished off this spring mix that I picked up at Costco last week, and it was quite a lot left in there, but it was so good. I just added my little rainbow rice mix that I made in one of my last vlogs. Some tuna, some pepperoncinis, and some cucumber, some avocado, and it was so good. I love a big salad. And then I decided I was gonna do some Body Combat by Les Mills. I've really been loving how much stronger and how much more powerful I'm feeling, even though I'm at a weight loss plateau. I think it's all about non-scale victories when you're not losing weight to keep you motivated and dedicated to your goals. And look at my plant. She's growing, sprouting a little baby. I just love watching this.
even if I told you I could never let you go, I am not so sure you believe.
After I ogled my plants for a little bit, I decided to go over to the Nespresso store and drop off my recycling. I let it get fuller than I probably should have, but now during COVID, they put the box outside, so it was super easy. I just parked, dropped it off so that those will head over to Nespresso. And when I got home, Lululemon had sent over a couple of packages. The next morning, I opened the windows to let in some fresh air, made a nice little wrap with avocado, egg whites, and some tomato and some Kinders. It was so yummy. I toasted the outside of it. It was so good. And then I had some black grapes with it because I like to have a fruit or veggie with most of my meals. And then I headed out to run some errands. I went to pick up 10 gallons of water, and I always have 5 gallons at home. And I got a few other things from Natural Grocers, which is where I get my water. I got a spaghetti squash, which is essential, and a lot of places don't have them right now, but Natural Grocers had so many of them. Some Alfredo sauce, which I've been loving on my spaghetti squash lately. And then just some gum. And then after I left Natural Grocers, I ran over to Trader Joe's. As you saw, I went to Trader Joe's. I got some organic ketchup, turkey corn dogs, some Newman's Own Alfredo, which was actually from Natural Grocers where I got my water, plain Greek yogurt, some of these milk chocolate crispy filled peanuts. I ate one of them in the car. One of them is 3 points. Popcorn, because I eat popcorn literally pretty much every day. 3 different bags of lettuce because I was all out of lettuce, some chili onion crunch, and a spaghetti squash, which I also got from Natural Grocers. So just a little quick midweek restock. I ate a lot of yogurt this week, like out of nowhere. Later in the week, I got my car serviced. There's a lake nearby, so I went and enjoyed that. And on the way home, I stopped at Costco. My favorite fish was $4 off. If you like the Tyson chicken breast, the blackened chicken, that's what it's called, it was $4 off as well, so it was $9.99. And I got a package from Flavored PB Co. I had ordered this. It's the birthday cake flavor, and I love it. Spoiler alert. And I got a couple of things from Kinder's at Randall's. And I also placed a pickup order from H-E-B, which I love. I just need a couple of things. I got some yellow mustard, some banana extract for my yogurt, some coconut extract, some sweet potato puffs. It's actually coconut stevia. Some classic crab. I like to have this every once in a while. I don't usually like to do protein with points, but I do like the imitation crab. I also got 4 big bunches of greens. These ones are Texas grown turnip greens, which are so good. And then I also got 2 big bunches of mustard greens from H-E-B, and they have by far the best prices on them.
'Cause you always pick me up and let me down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. Damned if we do, damned if we don't, damned if we give in what we want. And I always pick you up and let you down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. Damned if we do, damned if.
After I made my coffee, these are the pods I use, by the way, I decided to go on a walk, and it's getting warm in Texas again. It's been mid-70s and 70s and beautiful. So I put on my sunscreen. I used the Protect and Glow by Tula. I had a big problem last year with sunscreen breaking me out. This is a gel formula, and it has 0 white cast whatsoever. But I do love that it's like functional skincare as well if you are super sensitive like me. I love Black Girl sunscreen, but it changes the texture of my skin. So I hope they come out with a body sunscreen so that I can still support them. But this Tula is definitely my go-to. I use my own code. It's 20% off. I know it's a little bit pricey for sunscreen, but having clear skin is worth it for me. I make sure that I always get my eyelids. My eyelids and around my lips are like a place that burns on me. And I just love that there's no white cast. It's such a beautiful glow, but it's not sticky or greasy at all. I absolutely love this Protect and Glow by Tula. Then I headed to the Co-op, which I am partial owner of. I love being able to shop local when I can. They really support the community, and I just love them. Soft spot.
Ghost in my mind, I can't escape you. I need to believe it was right letting you go. 'Cause you are like a ghost in my mind. I wanna escape you, but I do not believe it was right letting you go.
Speaking of soft spot, I have the same thing for plants, and I got these at Wheatsville. They have some collard greens, some shoshido peppers, and red bell pepper plants. So I bought them on an impulse, and I'm gonna try to start a patio garden. So make sure that you leave your tips down below if you're a gardener. I also got this SP SPF 25 lip balm from Alba Botanica. I love them because they're cruelty-free for my lips now that I'm out and walking again. And I picked up a Sprig soda. Sprig is amazing. They're a friend and partner of mine, and I discovered them at Wheatsville years ago. So I love how our relationship has grown, and I'm just obsessed. I also grabbed my essentials from Wheatsville. I grabbed some pasture-raised eggs from Shertell Creek, which is a local farm here, not in Austin, but near Austin. I got 2 dozens. They last for quite a while, so I just picked them up while they had them. I also got some double cream classic cottage cheese from Good Culture. I haven't gotten it in quite a while. And I also got some salmon. This is sustainable salmon from Norway, which I love that about Wheatsville, that they really do try to hone in on sustainable practices, at least 25% organic in their store, and support local farmers. I also got this gift bag from Siete while I was at Wheatsville. It has red enchilada sauce, which I'm excited about because mine went bad during the storm. It also has these little dipping bowls from Mater Bhumi, which is an Indian-based company that is local to Austin. So they employ women in India to make these goods and pay them a fair wage. So I thought these were super cool and super beautiful. I love that Siete partnered with them for this event and gift bag thing that they were doing. They also had some of their taco seasoning inside of the gift basket. I really like the Siete taco seasoning. And they had a couple of pins, which I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Maybe I'll put them on the hood of my Siete hoodie, because they did send me a hoodie one time. And this was all for a cooking class that they offered. So here is the recipe if you're interested in making the grain-free jambalaya. Just pause on the video so that you can take a screenshot. For lunch, I decided to cook up that salmon. I added some Kinder's Master Salt to it, and I wanted to show you the deer are finally back. I know it's really hard to see them through the screen, but they were gone since the storm because of all of the fallen trees. So I made a quick salad. I wanted a barbecue ranch salad, so I used some of the Kinder's. This is heavy on the aftertaste of allulose. So if you don't like that, I don't know if you'll love it, but when it's mixed with something like ranch, you really can't taste it. So I did 1 serving of the Alexia puffs and half of the salmon, which was the perfect portion for my salad. And this was pretty low in points. It was 6 points for the tater tots and everything. And then I got 3 more packages from Lululemon. So try on coming soon. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this week in my life. I know I don't do a lot, but I just really enjoy my little life here. And thank you again to Hoover for sponsoring this video. Don't forget that I'll have a link in the description if you are interested in adding a new vacuum to your house family. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching and always hanging out and being so kind and supporting me through all of the changes that life brings or has brung over the years. Talk to you soon.